Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We have new rumors, updates, news, and leaks. I know. Could you believe it? How is this possible? But it is. But I will say this. Some of these leaks are exciting. Some of this news is cool. Some of these rumors are interesting. Some of them confuse me. And I'm talking about new Mario leaks, I guess. But it's coming from somewhere official. So is there new Mario news right around the corner or not? Let's try to figure it out. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. Yeah, could you believe that? More rumors, news, leaks, and updates? What is this? Like every other day? What's going on here? But bear with me, right? I always do my due diligence and try to find the most interesting stuff. This video is cool and interesting, but it leaves me with a lot of questions. So let's try to figure these out. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would really mean the world to me. We are 180 subscribers away from 28,000, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter so we can keep these communities growing. Let's go and get right into this one, baby. So first, let's start with some Switch 2 news. And it's like, I guess better late than never. So when the Nintendo Switch 2 first came out, anybody who had Nintendo Online was gave a free trial. And normally free trials are for games for like a week, or maybe you get Nintendo Online, or you know what a free trial is. So this free trial was not for a week. It was for like 9 months or something, and that was for Game Chat. Yeah, you remember Game Chat? You remember the ultra super secret button on the Switch 2? In the very first Switch 2 Direct, or I guess Switch 2 reveal trailer, they didn't even show you the C on the button. It was just a blank button, which is kind of funny. It's like, this is what you were keeping secret? Okay, beggars can't be choosers. Game Chat came out. I have not used it a single time in that time limit. And I know I'm probably the odd one out. I do think it's cool, but I also think it's like, why is this tied to Nintendo Online? And better yet, a Switch 2, like they couldn't have did this on the Switch. I know it takes up a couple of gigabytes of RAM for the operating system, so maybe not, but it just seems like something they wanted to make exclusive and really cool that I want to just say like 80% of people don't care about. So just in case you have not used it, or you have been using it, you have 2 weeks left for this Game Chat trial. I guess if you have like the expansion pass, like that Nintendo Online membership, that you have it for free, or honestly, I don't even know how the hell you get this, but yeah, 2 weeks left. Now, I'm very excited that a game from the Switch is getting a Switch 2 update very soon. It's a game that I've almost bought like 500 million times. And every time I almost buy it, I say like, I'll get to it when I get to it, or I want to buy it physically. And that is for Tunic. If you do not know what Tunic is, for the lack of better words, it is a Zelda clone, but a damn good Zelda clone. Even though on the surface it's inspired by The Legend of Zelda, it is insanely difficult, and it really relies heavily on puzzles, and it even has its own language, like to decipher. So the publisher came out today and said that they are working extremely hard on a Switch 2 update for Tunic, and that should be on the way very soon. So I am so damn excited for that. And then quickly before we get into the bigger news that we'll spend quite a bit of time trying to figure out what the hell is going on, like, it's not a secret that there is a Persona 4 remake in development. That's not a secret, right? But honestly, what's going on with that? Because that's probably going to come out before we even get news for Persona 6. Recently, the Persona 4 Revival website domain has received an update. This also happened shortly before the reveals for Persona 3 Reload, and it says Persona 4 R right here. I think they mean Persona 5 Royal Edition. The game's Steam app also received 2 packages recently, which are likely the standard and deluxe edition pre-orders of the game. Now don't get me wrong, I am insanely excited for this, but I would have been a little bit more excited if I didn't play Persona 3 Reload. And I'll be honest, I've only played like 3 games in this entire universe. I've played Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, really enjoyed it. I beat Persona 5 Royal, really enjoyed my time. Last month I played Persona 3 Reload, finally, and I enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. But after 30 hours, I just set it down, because if I can be honest, it just got really repetitive, like the little dungeon area. called like the TARDIS or something like that. In Persona 5 Royal, there's so many things to do, like go out with their classmates and play mini games. There's just so much going on. And then in Persona 3 Reload, like, yeah, you can do a couple of those things, but it just didn't have the depth of Persona 5 Royal. So I know it's probably asking a lot, but for Persona 4 Revival, or whatever the hell it's called, I hope it's like a middle ground of like the polish of Persona 3 Reload, the UI and the characters and the animations and the battling, top tier, but then some of the side content from Persona 5 Royal, like that same style of content, because it would just be amazing, right? Like, I cannot wait to play this, but I would have been a little bit more excited if I didn't play Persona 3 Reload already. But regardless, I am excited for this game, and it seems like information is right around the corner. So, it's like, let's take a deep breath and exhale. What is going on? What is going on here? Nvidia, what the hell are you doing? Seriously, I have not seen AI this bad since those Satan Yahoo six-finger videos over on Twitter saying he's alive. I hope he's not. Oh no, you're getting political on your channel. Dude, kiss my ass. I don't care. It's another story for another day, but that AI is horrible. This AI from Nvidia, just as bad. It is making games look like AI slot videos. So we got to break this down quickly before we get into some Mario news, because, you know, Nvidia and Nintendo work closely together. This new update is DLSS5. Is this going to be like an update for future Nintendo consoles? I hope not. The first time I seen these updates today, my thought was, oh, that's a joke, and it's just AI slop. But it turns out it is AI slop, and it is a joke, but it's officially from Nvidia. Some of this stuff, man, it makes these games look horrendous. Truly horrendous. So let's check it out. So I haven't done this like little me in the corner talking to you guys stuff in a while. It brings it back, man. This is how we used to do videos like a year ago. So Nvidia GeForce announcing Nvidia DLSS5, an AI-powered breakthrough. And boy, is it breaking through. Breaking through my ass, because that's what it looks like, man. And visual fidelity for games coming this fall. DLSS5 infuses pixels with photorealistic lighting and materials, bridging the gap between rendering and reality. Dude, if you have not seen this stuff yet, you are not ready for this stuff. Like, I've seen images and pictures, and I thought it was fake, like AI slop. I thought there's no way possible. I would have bet anything. This is what they're trying to highlight here. So that's DLSS5 off, right? Resident Evil Requiem. Okay, that's a video game. And I also think they made that look a little bit more blurry on purpose. I don't have any evidence to back that up. You're not ready for this, dude. It looks insane. Ready? Who is that, bro?
Oh, hell no! That's hell no! No!
Who is that? What is this? This looks like one of those fake mobile game ads, right? Or like also, what is going on with this lady back here, man? Like one of those like, hey, this lady's single and she's in your area ads. What is this, man? If I was Capcom, I would be freaking furious. That this is what you think my game should look like, right? You're trying to say, look, we'll make it look better. What is this? This is crazy. If my game looks like this, I don't want to play the game. It's truly like AI slop. If you were to type in an AI website, Hogwarts Legacy, realistic or something, this is exactly what it's going to look like. And maybe I'm the odd one out. Maybe I'm getting too old. I'm 34. Maybe I've grown out of like the race and graphics for gaming, and maybe I'm just out of touch. But I don't want my games to look like this, man. Realism is cool when it's done right, when it follows an art direction and art style. It's so important. Just slapping this AI filter on stuff and saying, look what we're able to do, I'm not a fan of it. And I found 2 Twitter posts that like perfectly explain how I feel and how they're making this look. So I gotta show you those quickly. Number 1, This one right here, Nvidia showing gamers this and calling it the future. It's so spot on, bro. It's so unsettling. I hate it so much. And this other one with PS1 Hagrid, like some stuff is not supposed to look photorealistic, and they're massacring stuff. So not only do I think this is stupid, it's like Nvidia and Nintendo work so closely together. Could this be potentially on a Nintendo console in the future? I just hope not. And now let's talk about some official Mario news coming from Nintendo yet again. I think 2 days before Mario Day, so maybe March 7th or 8th around there, on the Nintendo Today app, they are highlighting Mario Kart World. And there was a battle icon, right, for the game, and there was a bomb there, which is not normally there. So people are thinking, whoa, for Mario Day, they're definitely going to do a Mario Kart World update finally. It's about time. They've had a million opportunities, but better late than never. Maybe some new battle modes, maybe a couple new characters. This is awesome. But we know Mario Day came and went. So then some of us thought, well, maybe they're saving that for a Nintendo Direct. There's been a couple rumors that there's a potential Direct in March. It could happen. You know, the Mario movie's in 2 weeks, so it don't make that much sense, but it could happen. You do a Nintendo Direct, drop the Mario movie, drop some Mario Kart World updates, maybe 3D Mario news. They do it all around there. Perfect way to promote this. Well, today we kind of have some evidence that some of that stuff could happen directly from Nintendo again. So there's an unlisted Mario Kart World video on Nintendo Hong Kong channel that was updated today, the day I'm recording this video. And people are thinking, could this be a sign of an imminent update? So the reason why I think this could potentially be something for a Nintendo Direct, or, you know, something substantial, they could just do like a little Twitter post saying like, look, we fixed some of this stuff, added this, and changed that, which they've done a couple of times for the smaller updates. But an actual video, you would think that's going to be at least a minute or longer. So maybe this is something that could be in a Direct, or maybe they're going to have another Mario Kart World Direct or something. I just think some big Mario Kart World news is actually finally coming. And the timing is interesting because we have the Mario movie on April 1st. So it's like Mario Kart World news, Mario movie, Nintendo Direct, 3D Mario news. You know, maybe not in that direct order, but I just feel like there's a real possibility finally for some big Mario news. And that is actually very exciting. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? Because your opinion matters most. So in the comments below, I would love to hear from you guys. Just let me know what you guys think about all this. Are you still playing Mario Kart World? What do you think about that Nvidia update? And honestly, I forgot all the other stuff we already talked about. So let me know what you guys are thinking. And remember to hit a like and subscribe on the way out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter on the way out. And consider becoming a channel member because you would be in an elite group. And that's really cool. And you guys know me. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace.